Hey there, you're listening to the Serious Shift blogcast. Half podcast, half blog, half video, and 100% serious shift. 3 times a week, Dennis comes to you with insights and attitudes to help you shift. Each Serious Shift blogcast is all about helping you and your business become the best versions of yourself. Are you ready to become the best? Now your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back to the Serious Shift blogcast. It's lovely to be seen by you. I'm beaming in today from Chicago. This is the third blog in a series of 5 where I'm covering the 15 serious shifts that every business should consider to implement and change their business or their life for the better. So, thank you so much for your attention. Let's start right away at number 7. Set more ambitious goals. Okay. It's really, really nice to get your strategy figured out and your tactics figured out and to go into work every day and cross the things off that you do and you've got some momentum going and you feel fantastic and life is good and away you go. Wonderful. You also need to set not many, but more ambitious goals, big bad goals, great big beasts that are going to take 1 or 2 or 3 months to pull off, that might require your team, that are most certainly going to make you uncomfortable because they're big and ambitious and probably just outside of your comfort zone. It's a really good idea. Okay, like this year, I've had this idea for years. And we're going to actually touch on rule number 1. The very first rule I shared, which is get help. So you ready? This is how it happens. I had this idea 5 years ago to make a 12 to 15 minute movie. Okay, I started doing these video blogs off and on 5-6 years ago. And I thought, hey, you know what I should do? It's always like me just looking at the camera talking, right? Which works. But I thought, don't you out there in blog land deserve something with a little bit more care in it? A little bit more art? Like something that you could watch where the feeling you get is, wow, like Dennis is always trying, but oh, look at that. He's really given me something. I'm thinking with the experience, the aesthetic of it, the entertainment value, the escapism even. I'm thinking, per the experience economy, I should do this great thing. Okay, well, you ready? I had that idea 5 years ago. I still haven't done it. How come you haven't done it? Oh, well, here's why. Because I don't know how to do this one technical part. So for 5 years, I've had this great idea. Go back to rule number 1. What's rule 1? Get the help you need. Amateurs pretend they're good at stuff. Yeah. So for 5 years, I've been pretending that I'm going to figure it out. I'm not going to figure it out. It's never going to happen. So this is what I did. Literally 5 minutes ago, before I hit record, I grabbed my phone. I reached out to my tech guy. So this idea, which he almost answers by doing this, yes, because he's heard about it for 5 years. I said, I'm authorizing it. Do it right now. Get me what I need. Get it set up and get me a bill. Just hand me the bill and I'll pay for it and teach me how to do this. And then once I film these things, the editing and the sound, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to farm that out to a pro. Get an ambitious goal defined. I'm going to publish something. I'm going to write a white paper. I'm going to write a manifesto. Whatever it is, get it done. Number 8, designate email time. This is an interesting one because I've come a long way here. How I used to do it, I no longer do it. I've always got up really early. I get up really early. I sit in my living room. I have a coffee and I tend to my emails. I get on it early and I jump ahead. That's how I used to do it. So that by like 7:45 in the morning, I'm 2 hours ahead of all of you or most of you. Okay, I've done all kinds of emailing and replying and sending and stirring and in what we'd call in hockey, the forecheck. I get the forecheck going, okay? I don't do it that way anymore. Now what I do is I designate email time for the middle and the end of the day. In the morning, when I have energy, the energy that's required to be generous and creative, okay? I get up and I work on that. If I try to write, I've been working on this manifesto. If I try to write the manifesto in the afternoon, I'm brain dead. I can't even come up. The words are stuck in I can't get them out. I can't even find the word I want. But in the morning when I get up, all that kind of stuff just rolls right out of me. It's beautiful. Okay, so my suggestion to you, use your morning for creative stuff. push your emailing and responding stuff to later in the day. And I know somebody's thinking, yeah, I can do that, but what if just it's an emergency? Well, they're going to phone. Trust me, they'll call you. Hey, Dennis, sorry to bother you. I sent an email. I hadn't heard from you. It's a little time sensitive. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'll look at it right now. Hey, Susan, I'm reaching out. I sent something to Dennis. I haven't heard from him. Can you just see where he's at with that? We were really hoping to get it by here. Oh, absolutely. Then I will act appropriately. I'll get it to you. But generally speaking, I use the mornings for creative work, and I designate afternoons for email stuff. In the morning when I have my power, I do my powerful work. And here's number 9. Reward yourself. Okay? And all these things always count on like hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. A reward can be, I sat down with my list, I worked on this thing, focused like crazy for 45 minutes with a timer on. Okay? Ding, the computer chimes. Oh, I've been at this for 45 minutes. A reward can be, so I stood up, I got a coffee, and I went and stood in the sunshine and just felt it. That could be a reward. I went for a walk. I did this. I took an afternoon off, maybe, what have you. But I'm just telling you, reward yourself. You got to constantly give yourself breaks from that intensity, because otherwise you'll cook all your energy, and that's no good, okay? I always have something that I'm looking forward to. That's sort of that's a take time off kind of thing. The reward yourself it's just a little stress valve, just a little I've been at it for 45 minutes. I need to stand up and walk around. I need to walk around the building. I need to walk to the end of the block and back. I need to maybe just tune into the internet for a minute and spend 15 minutes looking at something that I'm interested in, just a peculiar interest of mine or what have you. But generally speaking, I prefer the reward yourself. I like the walks myself. That works best for me. Regardless, my friends, thank you very, very much for paying attention to me today. This linked blog was suggested to me by one of you, so I'm hoping that it's paying out. I hope that you're enjoying them all. We're halfway through, or more than halfway through now. So thanks. There'll be a couple more, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care and be well. May the shift be with you. Cheers.
If you're looking to transform the way you and your business does, business, head over to SeriousShift.com and download our latest strategy guide, The 3 Megatrends. It will forever change how you view your place in the future. Thanks for listening, and make sure to give Dennis a review anywhere you listen to your podcasts. See you next time.